Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel once
again. On today's video I'll be showing you how to sew a basque waistline with bra cup and yoke. On my last video I posted how to draft the pattern, so on this video I'll be showing you how to sew the patterns together. So first things first, you're going to place your pattern on your fabric and cut them out. So for each fabric you'll be cutting it two, while the front piece you're going to cut your fabric on a fold. The front part you cut it on a fold, while the back you cut two pieces. Then we're going to cut out the yoke. So for the yoke I'm using a different material, which is a chatelaine lace. I'm using a different material for the yoke, so I'm just going to cut out the yoke. For the front yoke, your lace should be on a fold. Whichever lace you're using, make sure it's on a fold. Then when we are done with the front yoke, we're going to cut out the back yoke. Now for the back yoke, you need two pieces of your fabric or lace that you're using. But for me, I cut out two pieces, then I'm going to cut out another two pieces. This is because I don't want to hem the neckline of the lace with a bias or maybe a fabric. I just want to turn it with the lace itself. So that's why I'm cutting out 4 pieces of the lace for the back. So if you want to turn yours with a bias, you don't need to cut out 4 pieces, you need just 2. When you're done cutting, you're going to turn your lace. Sorry, I didn't show the video of how I turn the lace. You're just going to turn the lace the normal way you turn your material with a lining. Then you're going to stitch it on the back piece of the fabric. Here I'm just showing you how to place it. You're going to stitch it on the back piece of the fabric. So I'll just do that. So you can see I already turned my lace and I've stitched it to the back piece of the fabric. I did it for both sides, both back piece. After doing that, next is the front piece. On the front piece, I would advise you iron a hairpin. It will make the fabric to be stronger. So next we're going to draw the basque line, the way you want your line to be. You're going to draw it and how many lines you want to do that. After doing that, you're just going to stitch your bias on these lines. You stitch your bias on this line, be it a bias or a fabric, whichever one you want, you stitch on the lines. So you can see I'm done with that. When you're done with that, you're going to join the front piece and the back piece together. You're going to shape the front piece and the back piece together. So you can see I already shaped mine according to the measurements I'm using. When you're done with that, you're going to do the same thing on your lining. You're going to join your lining together according to the measurement, just like what you did on the fabric. And also on the lining, please, I would advise you take out the darts. That's on the front lining. You know, on the lining we cannot stitch the bias, so you take out the dart from both front and the back. Then you join your lining together according to the same measurement you did for the fabric. So after doing that, we'll go back to the fabric. So on the fabric we are going to stitch our bra cup. Now in the description box I sent a link on how to sew and cover a bra cup. I have it, I did a video on it, so it's down in the description box, so please check on how to make a bra cup. So we're just going to stitch the bra cup to the fabric. So I'm done with that. I've stitched the bra cup to the fabric, so you can see. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to turn our fabric with the lining. So I want you to watch carefully how I place the lining. So when you place the lining on your fabric, make sure to put your lace in between the fabric and the lining. Then you sew from the zip allowance up. Don't sew in between the armhole. You sew in between the bra cup. You go up and down on the other side of the zip allowance. After doing that, for the bra cup, you know we didn't turn the edges of the bra cup. So what we're going to do, the lining, you're going to fold your lining into 2 and just stitch it on the bra cup. You cover the rough edges of the bra cup. You're just going to fold it and you cover the rough edges of the bra cup and stitch round. So you do that for both cups on the material. I did this to give my work a good finishing. You can see it's very neat. There's no rough edges showing. So when we're done with that, we're just going to fix the front yoke. For the front yoke, please bias the neck, or if you want it this way, you can just leave it. So when you're done with that, you place your fabric on the yoke. So what I usually do, before pinning my fabric, I always measure from the shoulder to the cup to be sure that it is the exact measurement I want, because you know the lace usually is a bit elastic, so I advise you measure to be sure that it is okay. For those that don't have a mannequin to use, a body form to use, I feel this method is better. Afterward, use your pin to pin the fabric to the lace so it doesn't shift. So when you're done with that, you just take it to your machine and stitch on the top side of the cup. When you're done with it, you hem the base of the blouse, then you stitch the shoulders together. Sorry, I lost some of my videos, so that's why I can't add that, but that'll just be the end. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.